Hello, welcome to the stream. First things first, I'm gonna be honest, it's probably not gonna be a long stream. I'm tired as frick. But I will jump into it. The plan, however, is to get at least to 52. We're about 50,000 experience away from that. So if we can get that done, that would be very good. Love is in the air. World event is active. Gross. Yeah, I wasn't here yesterday. Some real life stuff. So here we are.
Need help?
Hanging out. Going back to the Plague Lands. Hopefully Jade Moon isn't still there grinding. So I can be there grinding. 49k experience. It should be like not 100 mobs, but close to it. Maybe like 80. Then we should be done. Hopefully we can get the recipe. It does drop from the ghouls. I looked it up after stream the other day. So it drops from both. The flayers and the ghouls. Good. Hopefully we get there and there's no level 60s. You know, I would have probably got to 52 the other day, but there were so many level 60s there. And that warrior was being a real bastard. That is part of the game, isn't it? You got to deal with other people out in the world, especially as you get higher level 2. You're going to have to deal with some level 60s grinding places you are, but still doesn't feel good. Kind of crazy to me how short the
I supply only the finest goods.
Paladin quest is for level 50. You just come out here, you kill some dudes, and then you go to Sunken Temple. That is pretty much it. Remembered to buy some water at least, so should be good here until level, I would say. But yeah, not seeing a level 60, that would make me happy. Nice, opening with some good shit. Oh, 140 crit. A blue? Shit. It's a blue. But it's not exactly something that we can wear. Unless we manage to complete all of the Warlord set, which I don't think is possible without doing dungeons. But hey, we killed one mob and we got a rear. Maybe we could get an epic on top. What do you think, game? That would sound pretty awesome. So far, so good. It should go by pretty quickly as long as we don't have to deal with, you know, other people. This is generally a pretty good spot to grind, so I would assume there might be other people at some point, but it should go by pretty quickly otherwise. I would have done it on Wednesday, but yeah, just having to deal with a few too many level 60s that day, I got sick of it. Like, nah, I'm gonna wait, come back another day. The ghoul. It is pretty funny though, you kill one mob. It's like when I logged into my non-Medley warrior and killed one pirate and got an epic. Whatever that shitty sword is called. Can't remember its name, it's so bad. But I logged in, ran out of Booty Bay, killed one pirate, and there it was. Like, that's pretty much what just happened there, just it wasn't an epic. Because, you know, the hardcore medley is not allowed epics apparently. No epics for us. And Paladin those ones would be kind of tough. There's like 3 of them all kind of stacked together, so we'll just go over here. Might get enough rune cloth to like be done with first aid, perhaps. So. But yeah, I've got only 8 days left on my game time before WoW game time runs out, and I think after it runs out, I'm gonna take the time to not stream for like a week and edit videos, so I can make sure there's actually content coming. And then I might also take a small break from streaming WoW. We're literally 1 mana off being able to steal a command with it. I thought I was good. We needed one. But yeah, I guess next week will be the last week I'm streaming WoW for a little bit at least. I just need a little break. I want to do some other things. And then, like I said, I'll take probably a few days to a week off to edit. And then I might do some Warhammer Online streams. We'll see. It might go poorly because it's a PvP game, you know. Might just be stream sniped all day. Maybe I'll just stream the PvE. They actually released another patch last night. It's crazy how many updates that game actually gets. And most of the good ones started happening after I started playing, so I think it's... You know, I complain about something, it goes into the ether, and then they're like, oh shit. I think that's what's happening. It's like back when Blizzard used to announce a change that my friends and I discussed on Discord, or like my father and I discussed at home. Like, are they listening? Like, they must be. They have a camera in our house or something. I remember having discussions about what I wanted to see in WoW with my dad back in like TBC before we moved to Australia. And then like 2 weeks later, they'd announce a patch and it's like, we're changing this exact thing that we discussed, and I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe I've just got a good read on like what's needed for a good change in a video game. But it does happen a lot. Like my friends and I will be mentioning stuff on Discord that would be a good change or something like that. And then it happened. Even this expansion, the War Within, I was like, man, Faint shouldn't be on the global cooldown. It's kind of weird that it is, and it's off the global cooldown now, and it's been on the global cooldown for so fucking long. Like, you know, 20 years it's been on the global cooldown, but as soon as I start talking about how I want it off the global cooldown, guess what happens? Like, that's kind of insane, right? How's that? Insane damage. So, I also think Roll the Bones should be off the global cooldown, but I don't really care now. I'm not going to play retail again. I see no reason to. If I played retail more, it would just hamstring me. I don't care about what they do with the story. I don't care about what they do with the game. I'm not gonna worry about it. Man, I was chilling yesterday and I opened up his Fiend's stream and he's playing TBC obviously, and man, I can't, but I want to. You know what I'm saying? TBC is definitely one of my favorite expansions. It's probably my favorite version of the game. It's better than this version, 100%. There's just so much it's got going for it. But I know if I did, I would get like nothing done in life. At least with this version, you know, I stream throughout the day and then I turn it off and I don't think about it until the next stream. With TBC, I'd be like, I want to go grind some mobs, grind some reapers, dungeons, whatever, you know? There's so much to do. Like, I would stream TBC for 5 to 6 hours and then I would log out of stream and I would still want to. That's the problem. I'm gonna have to wait until like the 10th anniversary server to actually play TBC at this point. Like maybe when I'm retired, there'll be anniversary TBC again. But it doesn't mean I don't want to. Because I do. Get a crit on the finals. But also, because these fiends playing a Paladin, which I would be doing in TVC as well, they're so fun. Like, Ret's actually good, Prot's amazing. Even Holy is really good, right? If you really want to heal. So it made me like, man, I wish just seeing him pump those 2k freaking Seal of Command crits. It's so fun, I remember those days. But I cannot. I shall not. I could, but I shouldn't. Motherfucker again? I did not see them until right now. It's like they know that I'm here. That is the same level 60 warrior that was here last time I was here. Did they fucking live here or something? Start reporting them for botting. what reason do you have to be here for multiple days at level 60? You can't want Scourge Stones that badly. Like, just go do frickin' Grafholm. You know? Grafholm's pretty chill. Especially if you're in Anchorage gear. I remember in Classic, I got almost exalted with Argent Dawn within like the first 2 weeks of being level 60 just because I ran so many Strathholms. Man was blasting like I was able to buy my epic mount within like a week of being 60. Just because I was doing Strathholm so much. Like, you make a lot of money in that place. A little bit more mana. Yeah. I keep hearing a cat, like, screaming. I don't know if it's real. But I was running through the house last night because, you know, sometimes I like to run through them. And I just heard like where it came from. But I feel like I've heard it maybe 3 times now. There are some cats that walk around the neighborhood. There always is. New Zealand is a very lax cats, you know. There's no real... I mean, cats aren't predators here. There's not snakes and all that crazy shit that's happening in Australia. A lot of Australians leave their cats indoors, which is safe. But New Zealanders love letting them out. So there's a lot of cats that roam. But man, I do hate it because, you know, sometimes when you're mowing your back lawn or something, you just run over some cat shit. And you just smell shit and it's like, what is that smell? And you look down and it's all over the tires. So I do hate it. Don't know why my backyard is a designated dumping spot, but it seems to be. The amount of times I've run over cat shit, man. They just shit anyway, don't they? Wondering, I probably won't now. It's a bit late for it. Thinking about it. Blasting like a 25 spirit. But we've already been going 13 minutes. That's a waste. We've gained... What were we at? Like 104,000. So we've gained 12k since we got here. When did I get here? It was... Simon doesn't show, but it was... even. About 15 minutes when I logged in and did a slash play. I mean, we've been here 13 minutes, 14 minutes now. So we're pretty much on 1k per minute. You know, more or less if we crit. Like if we get some good RNG, we're gonna be doing more DPS. So I guess it depends. The Paladin life. It depends upon how good you do damage. But yeah, I did want to do some hardcore TBC, right? But because of everything that's going on in life, I decided not to. But watching people play TBC also makes me want to play TBC, so I guess I shouldn't. Hey, there it is. That is the #1 reason I was here grinding. Now I just want to get the experience. Gift of Arthas secured. Because I don't think I hit it. If I do, well, I got it twice now. Game. Not gonna judge because I don't really have the mana to be mana leech. Do need this mob to die. Which is cleansing. You be a mana leech, but you got no mana to cleanse it. Woo. This is like a 1% drop. And it did actually feel like a 1% drop this time. I remember getting it immediately on Franker. But yeah, Baumer was not so lucky with that drop. The fact that we've done over 100,000 experience here suggests that she wasn't that lucky with it, considering we only just got it. But we have it now, so that's good. .404 crit sound. Massive damage. That's what I'm talking about. 175 DPs. Good shit. That was our crit. 11. That was 1144. It would have been crazy. Warrior gonna stop in here. Fine, he's only level 55. And I'd be okay with that. I'm just not okay with the level 60s stopping here and then steal my mobs. And by steal my mobs, I mean I judged it, and then they decide to steal it anyway. Sometimes I even have it tagged and they still charge it. But that was some real dirty dog behavior, you know? So when I saw Jade Moon over there just now, I'm like, not again. That is the warrior that I was bitching about last time. Like, why are they still here? Doesn't make sense. Move along. Sexism, but it looks like judgments fall off anyway because we suck. You can't hit 3 attacks in a row. Rough. .444. The instant saliva. Maybe they just log in and see if anyone's like farming here, and if they are, they like interrupt them, you know. Maybe they're like a gatekeep. They just didn't see me, so they didn't know I was. There probably are some people that do that. I would say it happened more so in Vanilla WoW than it would in Classic. But there are definitely gatekeepers. People that don't want people to live or whatever. For whatever reason. Weirdo behavior. They'll reap. Getting law. I may go ahead and buy the Morning Glory Dew. Next time I buy water, or next time I need to buy water. Just so we don't sit around drinking 30 seconds every time we drink. Now it will cost more, but it will save us some time. Because we do have to drink a lot now on the Paladin. Especially while running Kings. Now, if we're still running Wisdom, a little bit less drinking, but still some. Jade Storm is now actually, so they're grinding away again, I don't know. They don't seem as aggressive with it today, you know. Maybe they're trying to get the Gift of Arthas recipe and it's just not dropping. I hope so. It's just like, they've been here 4 days and they're tired, boss. I don't know if they were here yesterday because I wasn't on, but they're here today and 2 days ago, so one would assume they were probably here yesterday as well. Honor is like, I think this guy, there's another guy with him, like Uncle Diddy or something. I don't know why you would call yourself that. Especially in today's world. You know, when that stuff went down. But I have always said there are people that name their characters very weird stuff. Very weird. Give him a buff and a cleanse. Only one though. Not having any more cleansers. Just one. Directly competing with me for kills. your one buff, and then Elmer sucks. But I'd rather a mid-50s warrior be competing with me kills than a level 60 warrior with a Q gear, so I'm okay with it. Less than 30k to go. The shit out of me. How can he slap? Sure, other people have seen that video, but there's like, I don't know, it was some game show, maybe in India or somewhere, Asian country, I believe. And maybe, maybe not, maybe a European country, I don't know. Maybe not even, just a country. And there was this lady who slapped this guy because she didn't like his answer or something. And then the guy was like, how can she slap? Because, you know, there was like a no contact rule or whatever. So the man just slapped her back after a bit. And everyone was fine with that. Because he was aggressive towards him. He kinda deserved it in that instance. I personally could never find a reason to like hit a woman. But if they're bigger than me and they're aggressive, I'm gonna defend myself. Because there are women out there that are like built like tanks, right? I mean, MMA boxers, stuff like that. Say fighters, not boxers. Boxing and MMA is not exactly the same. So you're saying MMA fighter came towards you, you're gonna have to defend yourself. Or else you get your ass beat. You're probably gonna get your ass beat anyway, you know? Like, I don't think I could take an MMA fighter. But I also ain't gonna stand there like a little punk and get my ass beat. I'm at least try to defend myself. But I mean, domestic violence? No. That is, people that commit that should be put in jail. Never see a reason to like hurt someone that you love. But I just thought about that when I was being slapped by that ghoul. Funny what happens when you're like playing World of Warcraft and then you think about something. You get into these weird topics. It's like, why are you talking about that when you're playing WoW, sir? Just got opinions on things. Much experience, only 550. If I get another 8 minion Scourge Stones, I get 550 experience. Whoa. We're happy. That's so much EXP. type, he only needs to kill ghouls. By the looks of him. That could have been massive, like a 900 crit. I feel like by the time we finish this league with Baumer, which possibly could be a long time from now, we could see a 1000 Seal of Command Judgment. I think it's possible. Because it does scale as you level. And we're already getting like nearly 900, so kind of getting there. Along, sir. Don't want to grow like everything over there. Swing your weapon, Baumer. What are you doing? Just standing there taking it? Come on. Sometimes, Paladin. I've always said, like, Paladin is one of my favorite classes, but this version of Paladin sucks ass. Like, it is not the version of Paladin that I like. There are people who will defend this shit and say it's amazing, and I'm just like, you are cooked. Classic Paladin is so dog shit. And it's someone who's been playing Paladin throughout many expansions. Played some very bad iterations of Reet. None of them are this bad. Then there might be people who are like, oh, you just don't know how to play it. It's like, really? It's hard to press one button, is it? I would say I don't know how to play a lot of classes at their full potential. Rick Paladin, I'm pretty sure I could do a rank 1 log given the same things that the rank 1 log has. Just from the skill that I have on this. It would do itself. If the class plays itself, then it's up to the character to get the RNG, isn't it? Like, there's a lot of consumables that go into that, obviously. You need just mana out the arse so you can pump. But yeah, it's not exactly a skilled thing. Be able to pump on a Reap Paladin in Classic WoW. Be real. I got a rank 1 log in Warlords of Draenor on the first fight. Of Heimel. It was rank 1 for like maybe 12 hours. Damn. Is more skilled in anything I've had to do on this character. Just so because I did it with empowered seals, which at that point in time was not how you got the top DPS. Because empowered seals is very, you know, finicky. You gotta change a lot of stuff. So, a Librum of Ferocity. I don't know what these ones are for, but... or if I could even use it. Gotta have Crystal Force times 4, so it'd be kind of difficult. Now, Crystal Force actually pretty good. 30 Spirit for 30 minutes. Gives 8 Agility, Strength, Stats. To a League or Hit item. That's not terrible. Maybe I'll keep it. I don't know if we'll really do anything with it, but it is something that we could think about. I think the Crystal Force would be the biggest problem, because I've never actually done those things. So I don't even know. Like, you need to do them in a certain order. I think. Speaking of Warlords of Draenor Reap Paladin, though, I really enjoyed that at the start of the expansion. Because I bought a Scabbard of Karanos, which was like the extra strength for 30 seconds trinket. So you just pop that when you pop wings, right? And you just absolutely blast. We had another in the guild at that time, but he didn't have one. So generally we were pretty like even damage throughout our time playing together. But when I had that and he didn't, I was just absolutely wasting him. Should have spent the money. But by the time like he was interested in getting one, because he had saw how much damage I was doing with it, they had gone up a lot. That's generally how things happen. Someone finds something at the start of the expansion, people don't cotton on to how good it is immediately. But then, you know, as the months go by, that shit starts getting high. It's like Edgemaster's handguards, and wow. I knew they were really good, that's why I bought them before I bought my Epic Mount. But there were a lot of warriors who were just like, no, I'm not gonna buy that, don't need that. Why is this guy still... And I picked with full certainty he would also try to tag my mobs again. Gotta be careful about where he's running. Yeah, I kind of enjoyed the start of Warlord's Adrenal raids. Just because of that trinket. And how it performed. Pretty nice. And even though Empowered Seals wasn't that good, you could still make it work if you RNG'd out the ass. My rank 1 log, my top DPS that I got on that fight was Empowered Seals in those first few weeks. That was me just trying it out. $19,000 EXP to go. We're getting there. Obviously, Ungrow is probably going to happen after this. After we get to 52, we probably go to Ungrow. I don't know. Like, I guess we could go there and get the flight path and everything today. Maybe start the Lakari quest. If I finish the Lakari quest at 52 on this, might be tough. But I'm not sure how much Unguro I actually do, because, like I said, probably going to be a short. Maybe like 2 hours max. I'm just exhausted. And I didn't sleep that well last night either. I tried to go to bed at like 11. I did not really get to sleep until 1. Ugh. It's not even an hour into stream and I'm already yawning. That's how you can tell I'm tired. Usually it can at least last an hour. But I did want to come on and get to 52, so do that. At least start Unguro, I think, so we can flight path and all. Try catch up on some sleep over the weekend. Gade Storm has been killing all the mobs again now. They're starting to annoy me. Just the fact that they're here again and I wasn't even online yesterday. Like, it's a little bit annoying. Yeah. They're allowed to be, but still, I don't need to like it. It's like they logged in like right after I got here as well. Their stream sniper that just goes with people on a level. Jade Storm. Fuck off. I think we're probably just going to sell the 4 of Warlords for 1 gold 25 because I doubt we're ever going to finish one of those trinkets. Well, as I don't even know if that one is even good. It's probably not. Most of them are pretty shit. But the Librum of Ferocity is much more interesting. Like, I am down to keep this and see if maybe we can get a little stat upgrade on one of our characters. Kind of interesting how people figured out the stuff that you needed. Somewhere in Black Rock Mountain. See, I don't know if I can get this because this seems like it's in the vault. So I doubt we'll be able to actually do that while not running dungeon. So I guess it's not really worth keeping. I could keep it for when I hit 60 and maybe if I open the auction house I can sell it. Like, there's no reason to continue being account found once the characters are 60. I think, like, I'll keep being account found for some things, like items and such. I'm not going to go to the auction house and just buy the best gear I can. That still sounds pretty boring even at level 60. A little bit of a challenge. But, yeah. See. Like, I might open it up for reagents and stuff like that. And being able to sell items. What's the point in having a bunch of items? Come on. About to say, do some damage. $14K. That's probably going to be about 25, 26 mobs. They're giving over 500 each. Pretty good. We do have 21 Scourge Stones now, so we can get 500 each for experience. Wowee. I think we're going to be just a bit slower than our potions. So our potions might run out right before we hit it. I was gonna judge at the last second. Mob died. It works. Saves us some mana. Because we're gonna swap to the rune cloth bandages anyway, I might start using it. One critical. Nice. Like to see. Also, for any Formula 1 enjoyers, pre-season testing is on right now. Not like right now, but like we're in day 3 of it. 9. Ferrari were actually fastest yesterday, and everyone's like, "Whoa, opium, copium, huff it while you can." I wouldn't say I'm like a Ferrari team fan. Not for quite some time. But one of their drivers is my favorite. And you know, their other driver is also a 7-time world champion who I enjoy watching chase someone down because it's like relentless. Watch. So I have a vested interest, I would say. I want them to do well. Last year they had to lift and coast the whole season. So hopefully this year they do better. What's that cloak? Agility, Sam, Spirit. Not bad. Don't know if it's better than like Lena's, but nice to get a green drop. We started the day with a blue drop immediately. Sure, it was only a card, but still, it's a blue drop. Got a gift of Arthas. And only now do we get a green drop. We're like 10k away from Liv. Oh. Crit immediately. What we like to see. 404 crit found. Ah, resist. That would have been huge. Definitely like a 300 DPS angle. A judgment resist on a stun is so sad. Because no matter what, it's gonna do way more damage. Like it's double damage with mob stuff, basically. Then you double it one more time. Feeling good. Oh, cleans costs a lot of mana though. Like I can heal. Nope, I don't have mana. Oh, we're pretty close now. We're only 6k away. We've kind of caught up. 10k. Fuck. I was dyslexic and reading the 7 and the 3. I'm sorry. It happens. Don't think we really get anything at 52, do we? Hammer of Wrath, rank 2. We don't really use that though. Costs too much mana. I see the Crusader. That's like another 40 damage on top. So that's actually. Stealer commands will do even more damage. Maybe they'll be getting close to 1,000 damage on tons. Listen, mites, whatever. Exorcism, yeah, good, but we're not going to be fighting these guys. Level. Like exorcism at level 50 would have been sick. While we're here grind. How'd that happen? I somehow melee crit him even though I didn't hit him. Like what? What just happened? Why did the mob lose so much HP? I want to do that again. 54 is pretty shit though, there's like no damage increase. So 52 we do get quite a bit, just this. It's another 35 damage. Get a last rank of... doesn't look like it. $56 is way boring though, holy. I haven't even... have I been upgrading? I have not. I only got rank 2 Red Aura. I've not even cared about it. $58's also pretty dog. And then at 60 we can see the command, so... yeah, after 52 it's kinda whatever. Gonna be honest. 52 is like our last real damage increase. Criticism and judgment of Crusader. We need 7k experience. I won't sharpen my weapon, don't know. Like 4 levels that I've gotta still do after. Just gonna start shedding buffs for a little bit. Before our potions run out, we're only like 3k away. We're getting it done though. Nice. Almost used all of my water. Don't think we'll be 3k. But less than 5, I think. Guess it depends on how long these 2 minutes are gonna last. Probably about 2 minutes. But less than 2 minutes now. If we crit every attack from here, then we'd be looking good. I don't think we will, but if we did, it would be looking good. For doubts. Been crit so hard. Mob was critting me. Not even gonna be within 5k. Before the pots run out. Alright. It's only like 9 mobs after that. You guys started slapping me around. So. What did I do? Now I've been killing you all day, but kind of deserve it for making me leave last time. the biggest thing will be losing the regen. Like, obviously losing crit is pretty big because it's like 1.5%, but the regen is what really hurt. Just less than 5k. Nice. Also, they've added a mentor system to Warhammer Online now after last night's patch. So if I ever do actually manage to convince my friends to play, I can now help them through like the low level dungeons as I'm approaching like max levels. Be able to do that pretty cool. And that will give me rewards, which is like I was telling my friend last night, oh, I'm gonna get so many rewards when we actually 50 years. I carry all you guys, and he's like, there's my rewards, and I'm like, well, you better start leveling. Can't get rewards if you don't put in the game time. I think I've played that game for almost like 7 days of playtime. I think my warrior priest is a little over 4. And my sword master is like 3 or something. Neither of them are level cap. But there's a new event that's come out now, and I'm like, oh, I was gonna leave the level capping while I was streaming, but you know, I might go and do some stuff. Be nice to finally get an event. They call like a gear slot. Your event item goes. Call an event item. And it gives you extra stats. And I haven't had one, so I've been having less stats. That would be nice to finally get one of those. Yes. But I haven't really been playing my warrior priest because I want to kind of hit level cap on stream, so I'll be like, look, I've been playing this game. 3,000 experience. Like, less than 6 mobs. We're almost done. Main's fast as fuck, boy. At least Jade Storm hasn't been, you know, so crazy today. But they're not grinding as hard as they were on Wednesday. Maybe they're burnt out. They've been here for days. They're just like, oh, I just want this nightmare to be over. don't even know what they're doing, but it would be a nightmare to be in the same place for days. Like, we've had some parts of the Medley where we're just doing the same shit multiple days in a row, right? But I at least log off. Some people just play like 12 hours a day and grind. Oh. I used to be able to, but way I couldn't. Yeah. 3 more kills, we should be done. Pretty good. Coming out of this farm with some good money as well. Damn, damn. Sometimes you just pop off. 140 DPS. Love it. I wish it was like that every time. Well, that's pretty much Ugro in a nutshell as well, right? Sometimes you absolutely pop off and it's like the most fun thing ever. But then other times you're just like, why is nothing happening? Alright, last mob. Give us a crit so we can through this quicker. I still want to get to 245 mining before I go to Ungrow because I'm assuming I'll see like thorium as soon as I go in there. But I might stop in Searing Gorge and see if we can do that. Thank you, thank you. 2 strength, 1 agile, 1 int, 1 spirit, 2 stam for that level. Cost has reached level 60. Just wanted to outshine. Alright. I'm gonna go Divine Intellect. 30 extra mana. For now. We're gonna go 5 Divine Int and then like 4 Divine Strength.
Hello. Safe travels. Farewell.
Because I don't really need everything. Only this gave Crusader.
I buy and trade.
Alright, sell all this garbage. Like, there's garbage. Gold. About to go spin some.
Can I help you?
Pretty cool. Good Iron Forge.
You have a great day now.
So go to Iron Forge and train, and then I might stop in Searing Gorge. Try and get my mining 2 levels so I can mine thorium. Finally. Because we still need a fucking shit ton of thorium. Right? Gonna need so much. So being able to mine it would be pretty nice. Oh, 52 is done though. That makes me happy. We managed to get 2 levels this week. If we can get 2 levels next week as well, that would be cool, but I don't think we're going to be reaching 56 before my game time. But that's okay. I'll take the time to like... Next week I'll stream some. I don't know how much. Maybe like 2-3 times. If I can do more, good. 4 or 5, maybe we could make it to 50. Probably not though. Hello, Mr. Harry. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Hope you are doing well. Always good to see you. Had a few Twitch Primes this month. Like everyone knows that Twitch is going to pay me soon. I was 40 cents off being paid by them last month. So everyone's just stacking up the money. Give me that extra pocket money. Especially with the US dollar right now, like 50 USD is $82. Crazy. How's life, Harry? How's the family? Yeah, it's alright. A lot of people do. I've got another friend who tells me he would sub to me if I remind him, and I'm like, why do I have to remind you? And then we're having the discussion, which means that I'm reminding him. But he still doesn't do it. So you're not the only one. But it's okay. Just got done getting my Paladin 52. Very boring grind, killing undead for a level. Got it done. Back into some gaming. Nice. I've never played Overwatch. Like I did the tutorial of Overwatch. That's the only Overwatch I ever played. Just didn't feel like a game for me. I'm not really a big shooter fan, am I? Even though I've played Destiny and The Division. But they were more like shooter MMOs. Midnight looks like it will be a little bit of fun. I'm not going to be playing it though. I decided I'm not going to put any more time into retail WoW. Not because I hate it. Just because I want to do other things in my life. Like I'm going to go back to school and stuff like that. In the near future. 40 is the new 20. So I probably shouldn't
Talk to me.
play too many MMO. That's why I'm not playing TBC. I'm gonna go for a bachelor's in nursing. I never got a degree. But, you know, nursing's gonna be a pretty good stable career because yeah, I can't wipe bottoms.
Be good.
But it also provides me like a good career path that can literally be done anywhere in the world. So I was like, yeah, might as well do that. We'll just this and I'll send it to Rugen. He's probably gonna. But because I never went to university after high school, I'm like, well, maybe it'd be a good thing to do
Be good.
something like that. Actually do some tertiary education
for ya?
once. Buy some of this. But it's kind of funny because
Safe travels.
I don't know if you were ever in the guild with us, but Victor, he was in my Wrath of the Lich King guild. Back like maybe 8-9 years ago, he was saying, you should come be a nurse, and I was like, nah, I don't think I could. Maybe I should have. Funny how things hang out.
What can I do for you? Safe travel.
But at least with nursing, because you know me, right? I get bored of things. At least with nursing, there's like many different umbrellas that you can be under. So if I get bored of something, I can just go do something. Like if I don't like working with the patients, I can just go do admin or like, you know, more mid stuff, clinical. There's a lot of different options. I'd like to do some mental health nursing at some point because I think that would be kind of important to do in today's society. Everyone struggles with that these days. But that's also extra training after a bachelor's. So. Nice. I hope your
What's on your mind?
graphic design work and all that is going okay,
Watch your back.
because I have heard a lot of grumblings from that sector recently. Yeah, WoW hardcore is permadeath. So if you die, you dead. I got one dead character. 07 Garland. Crucial, but it's up there in the elites. But yeah, I got 143 Warlock that is dead. My first and only character that has died while leveling on hardcore. I've leveled a 60 Shaman and Rogue. Haven't had a level 60 on this server yet because well, I'm leveling so many of them. Alright, Harry. Thanks for stopping by and thanks for subbing. Good luck with your work. And if you play Midnight, hopefully it's enjoyable for you. TBC is also out right now if you want to play some of that. That's pretty fun. I'm not going to play it because I know it will consume my life. Good luck to you too as well. Alright, I need to find 2, either mithril, true silver, just anything that's not 4. Dark iron even works. We need to get 2 levels. That's why we're here. Now run around the walls. Nice, is dark iron. Sometimes this can be a thorium. I was like, man, I see a thing on the map. It better not be a thorium. Yeah. Dark iron's worth so much money. 5 silver per, crazy. Right, 1 more level to go, and then I'm pretty okay to just go into Ungaro and not. Gold? I mean, it still could give me a level. It's green. I didn't think gold would be green at this point. Didn't give me a level, but it is worth 5 silver. Close. I'm actually looking forward to going back to school, just in case anyone was wondering. Don't know why. I didn't think I ever would. Maybe it's just because there's like a social aspect, you know, I get out of the house. Throughout a lot of my life, I've just been chilling inside, playing video games and working away. $245 has been achieved. Very good. I did forget to train in Ironforge. Just like I went there and completely got... Well, I got money, so it's understandable actually. Harry just threw money at me and I forgot why I was in Ironforge. Frick. Yeah, I'd say like next month, sometime in March, should get paid by Twitch. And because the US dollar has been like dumpstered recently, for various reasons, I'm not going to name names, but there's a pretty big one. It could be a pretty good payout. Like, I could buy a video game with it. It'd be pretty good. I want to buy some more DLC for Warhammer Total War. And you know, having Twitch payout, I generally spend that on like video games. I don't like spending actual money on video games, so I spend Twitch's money on them. And I'm also saving money for the school. Because it's like $30,000. So, yeah. We don't want to be spending too much money. Little here and there is okay. Like, you know, spent $4 the other day.
Very good.
That was enough.
Great to meet you. See you soon.
The other week I spent like 80 buying an electric toothbrush and all that stuff that I bought. And then I was like, alright, not spending any more money now. That's how it goes. Kind of fun, like saving up and being able to like put money towards something though. Like when you're saving for a certain purchase or like, you know, your school, it's like, alright, I've got to save this much money every week so I can get to the point where I can get to, you know, that thing. So my first year of school is probably gonna it's like 9,000 in fees and then probably like $1,000 or so just on the extra shit that you need. But there's also another course that I want to do this July, which is like $4,000. So, you know, the budget's definitely being monitored. But as long as I actually don't just spend all the money, I'm pretty good at not spending money. I haven't really had money to spend throughout most of my life, so pretty good at not spending it.
What's on your mind?
Grab Turn Undead, might as well, maybe we'll need it. Hammer of Wrath, Exorcism. Seal of the Crusader. I might as well grab Blessing of Might, just in case, you know, buff someone. And that's it, isn't it? Yep. Anything else? I'm not going to get Greater Blessing of Might, I'm not going to use it, so pretty useless. And that exorcism's like 100 extra damage. That's crazy. Hammer of Wrath as well, but do cost a lot of mana. Turn Undead. Seal of the Crusade. Box of chocolate. Now I want to go to Pheromore, I guess. That training was very expensive though. I had 100 gold. That was quite expensive training, I'm gonna be honest.
How are you? Off with you.
Why is Smelt Thorium 250? 245 to mine. Right? I think. I hope. It'd be kind of awkward.
What's on your mind?
Alright, let's go to Menafall, go to Pheromore. First aid. See if we can get to the heavy rune cloth level. Join Titan. Most active raiding and leveling guild on Doomhow. Raiding 5 to 10 times a week. Ugh. At least they say at least that they gear their new players and welcome anyone that's level 20 plus, so they're probably helpful. But man, 5 to 10 times a week? That's a third guild. That's a lot. I think I'll sleep well tonight. I wish I wasn't tired, but I am. The boat's there, which means it's probably going to be gone before we get on it. I do only have these last 5 strong trolls bloods, and I've only got the 4 lion strengths that we have, so you know, we've got a lot of agilities still. Good, because that's kind of the one that matters, you know, getting more crit means more damage. 15% extra damage when we crit is pretty good. But it's a little concerning that we're going to run out of those. I think we'll go to Unguro, but I don't think we'll fight Lakari just yet. We might wait until we're like 53 for him. I don't really want to potion up just for one fight. That does sound kind of useless. I stop yawning. Maybe we don't go to Unguro today. Maybe we just go to Tanaris and log out. But I did say it would be about a 2-hour stream, and it's been an hour 42, so yeah, I think we'll be coming up to about 2 hours when we get there. I've already sunken in my chair. We did get to 52. But I am kind of zoning out, so I think it's a good time. Just do these non-combative things. I gotta check the mail of the other characters as well. Do they? Do I need a screenshot? Need a friend screenshot? Can't remember if I got. Rizzy Sanders. Alright. side. Yeah, we did get one. Ooh. Put it in hardcore folder. Pretty sure we got one Francie as well, but wherefore art thou, Francie? Nice. All right. Damn, that's a very geared priest. Pretty sure that's the staff of Jordan. With bow power and shit. That's a pretty big priest, in my opinion. Sorry. Can't help it. Maybe this weekend the sun will be out. Mind going for a nice walk. Walk around the town or something, you know? They got Dreamweave gloves on, but that's the only piece. Couple of dwarf ladies on a boat. I've been playing Total War Warhammer campaign as the dwarfs recently. There are no dwarf ladies in Total War, but I am playing as dwarfs. We're just grudging all the orcs and the rats. I think I had a fight yesterday with like 8,000 rats. And that was only like 1,000 dwarfs. And it was hard. Fun though. 40-minute battle. I like long, difficult slogging battles. When you're overcoming like huge odds. I think
Hello.
heavy is 290.
See you around.
Think. Wouldn't mind being able to get there. I don't think I'll make any heavy bandages though. One's good enough.
Good day to you. Safe travels.
Whoa. Look at that bullseye. Can't see. Why can I hear him say, whoa, look at that bullseye if I can't see him?
What can I do for you?
Am I meant to look at the bullseye if he's around the corner?
You need something? See you later.
Definitely not 280. That was a nice shot, but not perfect. Maybe a bit more to the lead.
How are you? See you around.
They're out there
What can I do
training.
for you?
He's like doing commentary. Two more levels. Come Bama, you can do it. Some good RNG. Nice.
Good day to you. Safe travels.
Oops, that was a bit off. I didn't even hit the target. Guy is this? God bless it. God likes it. It's over here, isn't it? Yeah. I wanna see. Show me how good you are at being an archer. Come on, you were boasting when I was in it. Mate, you didn't even shoot. Oh, what the fuck? He didn't even shoot his... He's practicing with his mind. I mean, there's an arrow in there. Mate, you're not even... You don't even have a bow. I think you're fiending.
How are you? Keep your
Firing with his brain. Brain power. I was watching a stream the other day and someone brought up that song. You know, the brain power song where that guy's just going absolutely crazy. Big guy, whatever. Was an interesting discussion because, like, I feel like I'm from a different time period when people bring up songs like that, because they're always like, whoa, I found this cool song, and it's like, found? Back in the early days of Hearthstone, when Forsen and all those guys were playing, and that song was just playing all the damn time. Like, when someone says they found something, it's like, damn. Guy's just not on the internet like 5 years ago. How long was Hearthstone? How old am I truly? Hearthstone release. 2014. It's been 12 years. Oof. Doesn't feel like 12 years. The world really did slow down, didn't it? Or maybe it sped up, actually. Like, everything's gone by in a flash because so much has happened over the last, like, 10 years. Like, as soon as Harambe happened, the world went to shit. He was, like, the pillar of the world. You know, in the Baldur's Gate universe, there's like pillars which hold the fabric of reality together. Harambe was that for us. Because everything after that's just been a blur. And absolutely insane. Can't believe it. 12 years. Oof. Feel old. I know WoW's been out for like
I got the best deals anywhere.
21 years,
Be
but
good. Have a
I'm
good
okay
one.
with that. Hearthstone being 12 years old.
Real. Yo.
That does not feel right. Alright, let's go check the mail on the other characters. Pretty much done. They tired. I said the stream would be about 2 hours long, so not like I'm lying. Right, nothing great for Rugen this week, but he can hold on to the Libram. Alia actually has mail? That never happens. Stuff. That's helpful. Rocket. Surely he'll have. He always does. Loaded with. Doesn't have anything? That's impossible. Wow. I didn't send anything to Crockett this week? That seems unlikely, gonna be honest. Definitely gave some stuff to Lena. Okay, so I do already have the gift of Alpha. Well, now we've got 2. Just like we have 2 of Everus. This cloak is also not as good as this cloak. Yes. That drop was pretty what it... Probably not again. Hello, Jeff, mate. You're here, and I'm about to end because I am tired, boy. Do you have a few minutes? Say what you need to say. I know. I started stream today and I was like, it's not going to be a long stream. I really need to go and mount this auto, so that gives me another few minutes, I guess. Okay. Gotta go to Ironforge. They don't have a forge in Darnassus as far as I know.
Have a good one.
They might, but I don't think they do in this version. Arrows are for sissies. Interesting question. But yeah, I started the stream today and I'm like, it's probably gonna be about a 2-hour stream because I'm tired as frick. Like, I didn't get much sleep. I wanna chill for today. But I did get to level 52 on the Paladin. So I at least did something. I was productive. Nice mount, yeah. Damn, we're 269 mining on this character. That's crazy. We got a lot of mining done. To be fair, we did need to do a lot of mining to level our blacksmith. That makes sense. Lawn ornament. He's a gnome. It's actually a good name. I like that. Don't think I've ever seen a gnome called lawn ornament before, but it makes sense. I think I've yawned like 10 times now. Yeah, Ironforge theme's pretty good. It doesn't top Stormwind theme for me, but it's definitely up there. I think this is pretty much equal to Orgrimmar. But for different reasons. This one feels more regal, you know. Orgrim is more like savage. It's kind of sad that a lot of WoW players don't play with music anymore because they started adding some good music to retail again. Like, I listened to the music this expansion and they got like dynamic music depending on what's happening in some of the raid encounters, and I'm like, damn, that's pretty good because they've never really done that before. But most people aren't going to turn that shit on because it's been trash for like 10 years. It's not like in Final Fantasy where everyone wants to listen to the music all the time. Like, Final Fantasy releases some clangers, like Smile, but generally, they're pretty good. But for WoW, it's been like 10 years of trash, so no one really puts it on anymore.
You got my attention.
But yeah, when I was listening to the music this expansion, I was like, damn. They're trying. Good. I guess we'll just leave these mithril in. Yeah. We have a lot of rugged leather now.
Watch your back.
Said no one ever. I think Smile would actually be a good song if the main singer wasn't in the song. Like, if that song just didn't have a lead vocalist,
King's honor, friend.
it would actually be good. Because that's my #1 issue with that song, I think.
Go with honor.
They could cut her out of the song completely and it would make it so much better. Because I don't mind, like, the choir stuff. It's fine.
What can I do for you?
I just don't like the scratchy chalkboard
For the
in front
Alliance.
of it. Brand had 1 potion. Log into. Very good for her. Yeah, that's me done. I might need to update my add-ons. Nah. I'm not gonna update my add-ons until they cause me to like have a thief. I don't think I use enough. Like, there's a lot of people that disconnect because they got like 5 million add-ons. I don't really use that many. I haven't updated them for like 6 months. But anyways, I'ma go. Because otherwise I might fall asleep while playing, and I am playing one of the most boring classes. You don't want to be playing one of the most boring classes when you're tired. I am a goat. The greatest of all time at whatever I decide to be. Dead Warlock at level 43. I'm the best dead level 43 Warlock. 2 bars to live. 100%. Well, it's not like a furball, you know. I don't know when I'll be back. Currently, I could maybe stream all week next week. And it probably would be good to do because my game time's gonna run out. Like next Friday. So we'll see. I don't really want to resub to WoW right away. I'm gonna take a break from it and play some Warhammer Online. But I think next week we should put in some work, see if we can get Bound to 56. If we can, that would be helpful. But we shall see. I mean, I'm close to 60, but I'm also not, because, you know, we could spin the wheel and we have to play Rugen first, and then he has to go to 57. Like, no matter what, we got to go to 57. And then 58, and then 59. So that's going to take another 2 months. We're close, but also, like, so far. I will try to get it done before July. But even that might be a stretch. I was thinking about maybe once we get Bound to 56, then we just call the next leg at a Medley, get shit done, and just level to 60 no matter what character comes through. I mean, you're probably right. Classic Plus will probably be out before I finish the hardcore medley at this point. If I don't finish before I start full-time schooling and all that, it's over. Like, where am I gonna find the time? That's why I want to try and get it done before July, but I'll probably take a short break from wowing for like a month or so. We'll see. Maybe I'll play Warhammer Online and I'll stream it a little bit, and like I'll hate it because people are stream sniping because it's a PvP game. And I'll be like, man, this game sucks to stream. I'm going back to WoW. And then we just like blast. We just play WoW like 7 hours a day. Get it done. Stop fucking around. Who knows? Maybe that's what I need. I remember last time... Are they even on these? Yes. My last character that I leveled to 60 on hardcore, Ugro. Big Fredo. The level 60 shaman. I was streaming like 5 to 7 hours a day with him. I wanted to get it done. This one, you know, I was putting in like maybe 5 hours a day all the time. It's been a lot harder to put in that amount of time during the Medley because it's been like so long. But we'll get there. Haven't even gotten this character to 60, and this is even part of the Medley. He looks good. Got her fires out and everything. But we'll see how life goes. I think by the end of March, no matter what, we'll probably be blasting some WoW again. But I mean, I'll probably only stream Warhammer a little bit. There's only so much heat that you can take before streaming it gets bored. Like, I like playing it. I like PvPing in it. I like fucking around in it. The world of Warhammer is pretty awesome. I like the lore. But it is a game from 2008 and it does look like shit. Also kind of plays like shit because it's on the EU server and I have 300 enemies. But yeah. I'm gonna go now. I hung out 5 extra minutes for you. Have a good night or day depending on where you are in the world, everybody. And a good weekend. I will try to be back next Monday. If not, I'll try to be back at some point next week. But like I said, right now I could potentially stream 5 days next week, so we'll see how that goes. There might be things that change that. But because I'm only going to have 5 days of game time left, if I can, I will. No problem for the stream for about 10 minutes. Anyways. Bye everyone. Have a good one. At least there's VODs from this week. Later.